Hey guys, it is Kalia here, and I am just going to give you a recap of this month's podcast at Kay's Corner. This month's title is Gratitude is the Key to My Altitude. Man. So how can this look practically? This month, as you know, is November, and it is a time of Thanksgiving. And so we should be thankful. First Thessalonians, I believe it's 5:17 or 5:18, where it talks about in everything we give thanks. And so, what are some things that we can do? How is this that we can practically, literally use gratitude as a key that opens the door to our next level? Giving God thanks for every position that we are in. Oh, guys, it's right here. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. And so, literally, whatever it is that we may face, I know this is what it's day 16 of the month. It's been quite the time, but God is good and God is faithful. And so that looks like we say thank you. We say thank you. We say thank you, Baba. I think Apostle Sharon Nesbitt, I was listening to her, and she was talking about also giving thanks and everything. And, understanding that people go through very serious things. How do we still practically give thanks even when it seems like we could be at our lowest point? It can look like, Father, thank you for me still being here. Thank you for me still having peace. Thank you for me still being in my right mind, because for some people that can be, something that you just don't have, right? November is National Men's Mental Health Month. I think Awareness Month. So, these are things that there are things that people are going through. And it's just quite a time for the believers. And so our next point is praying for wisdom on how to handle situations. There are things, again, that can happen. There are things, and we could think that we should do this or we could do that. I'm telling you, I'm in a place right now where there are so many different moving parts. I have to, seek the Lord for wisdom on how to handle situations, because I've never been in these situations before. Along with, I don't know anyone that's been in some of these situations before. So it's like, Lord, I need you to come and step in to my situation right now. I need you to come and step into my life right now, because Baba, I don't have it. Number 3, submit to God. Resist the devil and he will flee. Those are 3 things. The first thing is submitting to God. What does that look like? Again, like surrendering and going under his mission, saying, God, I can't do this by myself. I need your help, because it just can't be me. Resisting the devil, the enemy will whisper in your ear and tell you to do some things you don't need to do. That's when you resist. You say, shut up, devil. I am not going to do it. When you keep submitting to God, do what God says. Don't do what the enemy says. Do what God says. Don't do what the enemy says. Do what God says, but don't do what the enemy says. And that can be a continuous loop. Just make sure you got it right. And once you do that, he's going to leave. He has to leave, because he has no legal right to still be there. Number 4, humbling yourself. Pride is definitely the downfall of many believers' lives, and so, yeah, we got to humble ourselves. We don't have the answer to everything, and we won't have the answer to everything. So we have to submit ourselves to the Lord, humble ourselves to the Lord, not think so highly of ourselves, humble ourselves under the mighty hand of God. So it's like, I need his protection. There's a dome. This thing right here. There's this thing right here. It's like I'm placed on the inside of here, and he's covering me. He's protecting me. He's got me in the hollow of his hand, protecting me from everything that's on the outside. A dome that's overseeing me. That actually reminds me of Psalm 91, which is the covenant prayer. And lastly, how do we turn our gratitude into a key to our altitude? Remembering this, what we see is not what we see. 2 Corinthians 4:18. The things that we see, they're temporal. It's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. We need to really seek the Lord, and we need to really ask him, Lord, again, I know what I'm seeing is very crazy. And so I'm not going to believe what I see. What I see is not what I see. I'm going to believe in what you said. I'm going to stand on your word. Whose report do I believe? I believe in the report of the Lord. And so that's all we have to say. That's all we're going to stand on. We're not going to lean on our own understanding, but we're going to trust in him always. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.